Hey there, and welcome back to the Farmhouse Table. We are getting ready to go to a movie, and when we get back, I'm gonna need to get dinner on the table really fast. This is a recipe that you're gonna love and your kids are especially gonna love. All right, so this is funny. I don't even remember if I told you what I was making for dinner. All right, so we call this Mexi mac in our house, and I am making cornbread with it. This is like a literally 20 or less minute meal. So I'm gonna show you what the ingredients are. All right, we have 2 packets of taco seasoning, 2 pounds of lean ground beef, 2 boxes of, it's just like the creamy macaroni and cheese, a jar of salsa, and of course, gotta add garlic powder and onion powder. And I have my box of cornbread mix. I mean, I'm not gonna make this on camera because you just follow the directions, but this is a great cornbread if you haven't had it. All right, first things first, you're gonna hear crunching. That's Kodiak eating his food. Secondly, we just got back from seeing Top Gun Maverick. Sweet Jesus, Mary Joseph, and every single wise man. I didn't know I could hold my breath for 2 hours. That was such an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Third of all, I'm sporting my new apron and I really, really like it. Big pockets. Where's the other one? Here it is. I'm actually going to be doing a favorites video, and this is going to be one of the things that is included. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we are going to get started. It is 7:20 at night. I've got to get dinner going, but this is a quick and fast one. So let's do this. All right, so I have my 2 pounds of lean ground beef cooking up in my pot. I put a little nonstick spray in there first. Now, if you were obviously cooking for less people or less hungry people, you could just use 1 pound of lean ground beef. I usually use 2. Honestly, especially during the summer, when we have leftovers, it's just, that's what the kids eat for lunch, or Joey, my husband, eats for lunch. So it just kind of makes things easier. Now, while I'm cooking this, let's get back to the movie. Y'all, it was so good. I mean, you have to give Tom Cruise like a lot of credit because he is no spring chicken, and it's just awesome. His role was awesome, and he did an awesome job. I'm TMI. Okay, TMI. The previews were like 8 hours long to start, you know how it goes. Well, right when the previews end, especially because now I love them, the recliner seats, I love them. Oh my gosh, they're so comfortable, put your feet up. But this lady here makes her have to tinkle, okay? After 8 hours of the previews, no, it was probably like literally 35 minutes of previews, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't go until we got home because I was like, I'm not missing a second. And then during the end, when it was just like really full of action, I'm not gonna give anything away. I was like, either my bladder's numb or I peed in my seat, I don't know. But it was so, oh my gosh. Whether you watch it in the movie theater, which I do recommend, or at home, well, I haven't been to the movies for a long time, but it is just such a great movie. Oh my gosh, so good. I was really, really impressed. And you know, I mean, I like a lot of different kinds of movies. That may not be my favorite kind of movie, but man, it was so good. And the ladies that were sitting next to us, so Joey was to the left of me, the ladies sitting to the left of him, oh my gosh, they were like total Tom Cruise fans. Every time he'd come on, they'd be like, ooh, ah. And then when it started getting emotional, I mean, they could have used a beach towel. I'm like, anybody got a beach towel? Because these ladies were sobbing. But I will tell you, I cry pretty easily, and I did shed some tears. at the end. It was so good. Gosh, it was so good. I think I've said that 8 times so far. Okay, so now that we've been talking, I've been talking, my ground beef is mostly brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2 packets of taco seasoning. Obviously, if you were using 1 pound of ground beef, you would only use 1. That would be some serious seasoning. This is very simple, and few ingredients that are very inexpensive. When we eat kind of things that are quick and easy like this, I'll serve a salad or something to go with it, just so we get veggies in. When I eat it, because I really try not to eat too much pasta, I'll eat just a little bit over a bag of frozen broccoli florets. Yes, that's what I almost eat a bag every day. It's so true. Anyway, so I just added my 2 packets of my taco seasoning mix. Give that a stir. And then I'm gonna add some of my extra seasonings, because that's what I do. Some garlic powder. Gosh, it's like I can't get enough. And some onion powder. I could do paprika, chili powder, cumin, and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just keeping it simple tonight. All right, and you could use ground turkey, ground chicken. You could even cook some chicken in a slow cooker and use it for this. All right, so those are mixed in. I'm gonna grab my jar. This is a 24-ounce jar. You don't have to use as much, and obviously if you're not cooking 2 pounds of meat, you don't need that much. Now, if you wanted some extra spice, a little how do you do kick, you could use medium hot or extra hot if you're really brave salsa, just to give it a little oomph. Or you can use mild and put Tabasco on top. You just have to make it your own. Now, something that you could also add to this, which I'm not going to do tonight because my son doesn't like when I add this, you could add chili beans or black beans to this. You could even add corn. Some beans, or corn isn't like a super veggie, but anyway, you could add that. And then, like I said, you can have the variation of heat, whether you use, hot salsa or you top it with hot sauce. Okay, so this looks good. And I'm just going to turn off the heat and set this to the side. All right, so I did mix the cornbread. It's in the oven. I actually mixed it in this bowl, and this is the meat that we just cooked. I'm trying to not make as many dirty dishes. Awesome. Okay, so my meat's to the side. Here's my water. I'm just gonna add a little bit, not too much, because we don't want it to get too salty, because we're having all the flavors, the cheese and everything mixed in. Just a little olive oil. I'm gonna wait for this to boil, and I'm just gonna cook the macaroni and cheese as it says on the box, and it's as simple as that. All right, our pasta is cooked, and I'm just stirring the cheese into the pasta. And then we're gonna grab our meat and salsa and spices and just pour it right in. There we go. And all of a sudden, it's a lot more. Now, I understand, this seems like very simple ingredients. I like to do things from scratch too, but sometimes you just need like an easy, cheap, what do I have on hand, whatever recipe. I would call this one a dinner and a dash, you know what I mean? So, now that this is all stirred in, it's ready to go. And what I would top this with, and what we do, is we have extra cheese, sour cream. We like to do green chilies, hot sauce, just the salsa verde, whatever floats your boat. But this is totally delicious. Serve it with a side salad. Can feed a bunch. Thank you so much for watching. I said this would be a short one, and it is. The recipe is super easy, but you know, sometimes you're in a pinch and you need to just pull something together really, really quick. This is such a great recipe for that. So I appreciate you watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Again, this is my new apron. I'm sorry, I'm very happy about it. And I'm going to do an favorites video coming up in a few videos, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you do give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful night.